Welcome to the Portland Ice Arena here. It's Saturday night, February 26. Okay. We're here for the Cheverus High School, Portland High School. This must be a quarterfinal now?
This would be a quarterfinal game.
My name's Pierre Chevenel, and I'm here with
Jeff Brown.
All right, Jeff Brown, I do that. We've just met, and we're going to try to explain for you at home, or make it easy for you at home to understand how this game is going, because it's a long rink and it's hard to see to the other end.
That's right, Pierre. This place is really electric right now, following the Falmouth Cape Elizabeth 4 overtime game won by Cape Elizabeth in dramatic fashion. This game is shaping up to be a real barn burner.
And so far, the tournaments to date, several teams have been eliminated in this Class A division. Here we go.
Sanford is gone.
Sanford is gone, and they Edward Little helped to make that happen.
Bangor is gone. Bangor by Cheverus. That's why we're here tonight.
And Cheverus comes here fired up, having beaten Bangor in an overtime, triple overtime.
I don't know how long.
Single overtime. Thriller.
Taunton is gone, having been defeated by Lewiston. Coney's gone, having been defeated by South Portland. So the remaining matchups, Waterville's playing tonight up at Colby at 8 o'clock.
And they're playing Lewiston. Yep. And Edward Little will be playing St. Dom's tonight up at the Central Maine Civic Center, where Ali.
We got this matchup here, and the fourth matchup is with whom?
I don't know, and where it face off. Okay. Already Portland is on the offensive. The puck is down in the left boards.
Dugout up. Derek Matthew let it go by, and it's in the Portland zone. Travis Ferranti been a stellar player all year, chasing down great forecheck. Will Buxton on the scene as well.
And J.D. Walker for the defense, a stalwart. Portland stalwart defense player takes it, moves it right through the middle zone. Oh! Cheverus defense moved the puck away. And Portland retrieves, trying to clear the Cheverus zone. Again, there's J.D. Walker putting it in on goal, trying to get,
He was tested early right there, Pierre.
Right. And this is not so exciting, the referee fell right over in the middle. So that's the first shot on goal. We've got a line change. For Portland, Jake Merrill's out there. J.D. Walker stays on defense. And Derek Anderson's at the faceoff. Tony Humanek taking up the left wing. Jake Merrill right. Portland's working to keep it in the Cheverus zone. Always a good offense and defensive play.
Sean Stairs dumps it in deep.
J.D. picks it up off the boards. Moves it out, breaks out, back into the middle zone. Nice move on J.D. Tries to backhand the puck in.
By Eric Gray. He's been big for us all season, Pierre.
And as a Portland fan, I'm hoping that won't be happening tonight, Jeff. And Portland's keeping the play at the Cheverus end.
Yeah, Cheverus seems a little tentative early on, Pierre.
Yep.
That's Dan Snyder, the Frenchman, who's done an outstanding job this year on the defensive end of things.
And now we're just trying to, Cheverus is going to be able to break it out here. But back down to the neutral zone.
We got a high stick on that play, Pierre.
Yep. I missed it. I was watching Will Sparks move it out, and then an extra push from the Cheverus player to make sure he knew he was there. Yes, not a lot of adrenaline yet, but this game there will be sparks.
We got Ryan Brown out there now for Cheverus, centered by Nate Braun and Jay Schofield. We got Scott Marchese on the point.
Yep.
John Hawthorne on the other point.
Whoa!
There's a great shot right there.
Right through the crease. Could have been a goal, but somehow the puck did not find the net. And Portland moves it safely down to the Cheverus zone. Again, Portland tries to keep it going in from there in their zone. Matt Regan picks it up. Matt Regan's been strong all year. Sam Thomas. Sam plays a very dependable, solid defense. Jason Morgan, freshman player, has real flash, real potential. He's going to be a real important part of this Portland team as he goes through his years.
Cheverus backhanded it out, trying to get the forecheck on. Here comes Travis Fronte.
And
He's
Mike's
all down, and the refs are not wearing their glasses tonight.
Mike Scott waited very patiently till the play went by and moved the puck up the board. So now Cheverus has it in the red zone, neutral zone, moving it across. The puck goes onto the Cheverus bench. No offense intended, I'm sure, but the game play stops and we'll have a face-off in the Cheverus. No, in the neutral zone.
PR, I see this game as being a low-scoring defensive contest. They played a couple of times this year, real tight battles with not a lot of goals being scored. Cheverus on the breakout, right up the gut. Travis Ferrante. This kid is lightning. He's coming up the left side.
Oh!
In the slot, they can't get a good shot off.
Oh, a great defensive move by J.D. Walker to strip him of the puck, because that play had real potential to be the opening score of this game.
Cheverus coming right back at him. They dump it in. Jason LeBourne, steady performer all year, battling in the corners. A big hit on the boards.
Cheverus working to get it out. Will Sparks takes it, drops it off, loses it. Back to Luke. Ryan Marsh has the puck. Gets it up to Luke Walker.
On the left side.
Luke's moving his move. These guys have passed and played with each other all year. They really make the Portland offense sing.
Jason LeBourne up the right side looking for a man. He dumps it in the middle. It's over to...
Snatched out of the air by Mike Scott. Gets a little face spray from the arriving Cheverus player, but unfazed, holds onto the puck, and we'll have a face-off in the Portland zone.
Fine scoring chance by Josh Wood, number 5 there. Steady performer all year, Pierre.
Well, you know, watching Ryan Marsh and Luke and JD, they've really inspired this team and picked up the level of play and impressed us all with the ability for Portland to be number 2 in the heel points this year.
That's fantastic.
It's been very exciting. Mike stops. Oh. Now we're getting those shots on goal, and Cheverus is starting to show its offensive stuff.
Ryan Brown picks the pocket.
Oh, beautiful play. Oh, and J.D. Walker was there to grab the rebound.
That shot by Bagdasarian. He's coming up big this playoff season.
And Portland has to ice it. Well, that's icing's called off.
Icing too, Pierre, but the Zebras didn't.
And Portland's trying to keep it, moving it back out of the J.D. Walker's really doing his job. But Cheverus is putting the pressure on, wants that neutral zone. J.D. makes it back into the Portland zone.
Nate Braun lays a good check on him, breaks up the play right there. Doesn't have to be a big booming hit to break up the play and be effective.
Just jams him into the boards.
Oh, Scott Marchese picks the pocket coming up the left-hand side. He dumps it in looking for a change.
They're getting that change, and Matt Regan's going to pick up the puck off the boards and try to get it out into the neutral zone for a Portland player, but Cheverus is there to pick it up.
Dan Snyder on the scene.
Oh! We're hoping no one was hurt over there, but that puck went flying into the Cheverus bench.
The Cheverus kids are awful tough. I'm sure they're fine, Pierre.
I'm worried about the coaches, that's all. They got a new coach this year. We don't want to have them hurt, you know, just at the first year, yeah.
Bob Riley coaches the Cheverus Stags, doing an outstanding job this year. Will Buxton loses the draw, shot wide.
Oh, bodies are falling. Okay, Portland keeps it in. Will Sparks moves it into the goal as a rebound. It moves out. Portland retains possession. Tries to put it into the crease, but it goes behind the goal. Picked up behind, and Cheverus tries to clear out. They do to the neutral zone. And there's Will Sparks picking it up again. Cheverus, oh, that's going to be a icing call. No, icing called off. Fair's fair.
Let's call it even now, Pierre.
Yep. And there's Ryan Marsh. He manages to pluck the puck out of the neutral zone, moves it into Cheverus, but Cheverus defense picks it up again.
That's Will the Thrill Buxton right there, number 17, a freshman who's got a lot of valuable ice time this year, done an outstanding job for Cheverus. In fact, earlier this year, he had a hat trick as a freshman.
Wow. So I suppose we're going to look forward to seeing him in the next several years being a...
We're expecting big things from Mr. Buxton.
All right. So the looks like the Cheverus fans are coming alive down there, all standing up and coming up with cheers.
I must say, Pierre, I think they're rabid tonight.
Mike Scott successfully predicted the icing. I gotta get it down his way here. Our camera person, Donna Williams, who has taken on filming many of the sporting events here, and has really mastered her skills. Hockey's a tough one. It's a fast-moving game, and this is a difficult angle.
Oh, that was a challenging tip right there. Eric Gray up to the task.
Actually, he knelt down for the task. But that's a young Catholic school. The gentleman are used to that kneeling, kind of a. So it's good. It's good goalie practice. In fact,
Scott Marchese wheeling and dealing behind the net.
Okay. Cheverus looking for their breakout. Portland puts a hitch in there.
Right up, Sean Sayers in the slot.
Oh.
Looking for Jason LeBourne on the left side. Jason in the corner.
Nice.
He's wheeling and dealing. Back over the stairs, out to the point. Shot.
Rebounds there. Oh.
That was an opportunity right there for Cheverus. What a save by Portland. In the slot again. Jason LeBourne shot wide.
That was close. Cheverus is putting the pressure on.
A big hit in the corner. They're digging for the puck.
Oh, Sam almost made a break with it.
Dodged the bullet right there.
And that would be an offside shot. Well, that was terrific. There was a lot of intense action on the goal there, and many of those shots could have made it.
Any one of them could have. There's been a lot of scoring opportunities so far, Pierre.
So we're reassembling down in the Cheverus zone because I don't know.
Well, I want to give the guys a rest here and get the firepower back on the ice. Here comes Buxton up the left side looking for Ferrante. He dumps it in. Ferrante's on. Oh, he's going for a change. Yep. Portland gathers the puck. We're trying to keep it in. There's Dan Snyder, the wonderful freshman.
And J.D. Walker sees the pass, moves it up to his brother Luke.
Oh, nice play right there. Oh, big hit. We got a lot of action going on away from the puck right now, Pierre.
And Ryan Marsh regains the puck, puts it on the goal softly. Portland trying to keep it in the Cheverus zone. Here's some opportunities, but Cheverus will probably break it out.
Nate Braun bringing it out, moving up the left-hand side. Dumped ahead. Ryan Brown in the corner, digging away and battling. Nate Braun gets it, loses control.
Yep. And Luke Walker moves it back out to Ryan Marsh, the two of them. A 1-2 combination, moving up the ice. A shot in to get the puck into the zone. Tom Golden down there helping out. And Cheverus trying to clear it out, but Portland picks it up again. Tried to move it across the blue line, but picked off by Cheverus and moved back into the Portland zone. Portland comes back out, breaks away with a pass that looped too high. And again, there comes Ryan Marsh trying to move through. He gains the blue line. Eric Gray holds onto the puck.
Pierre, after a game, there's nothing like relaxing in your own sunroom. Sunroom is brought to you by Sunrooms of America, American Profiles, 1-800-639-7902. Make your dreams come true.
I can already feel the lounging relaxation.
Outstanding. Nothing
Yeah.
better, I'll tell
Yeah.
you, Pierre. We got a little breakaway here. Portland up to the task. Derek
Whoa.
Matthew on the left side, wheeling and dealing. A good defensive play. They keep it in, though.
That was a
Travis
great pass to
Ferrante.
Matthew. And here goes Tony Humanick moving it down the right side, moves it in back to Jake Merrill. Derek Anderson trying to play. Derek's got the puck. Kind of wants to move it across the front of the crease. Can't. And Cheverus is really up. But J.D. Walker keeps it in, passes it nicely over to the side. There was a good opportunity.
Portland couldn't get, Cheverus couldn't get it out of the zone right there, and Portland almost capitalized on a golden opportunity. Pierre, this place is packed.
The Portland crowd has finally come alive as the Cheverus fans seem to be saying something like, "We love Eric." We're not sure, but why not? If the goalie stops the puck, he's doing his job.
Cheverus getting a little sloppy in their own zone, trying to get it out, having trouble. Jason LeBourne finally gets it into the center. Josh Wood can't maintain control.
Tom Golden picks it up, moves it back across the boards. Picks up Ryan Marsh right on the blue line. Ryan's got some great shots.
Eric Gray comes up big again.
They try to stand Ryan up.
Right up the gut.
He took exception. There goes JD, picks the puck off. And Cheverus moves back in. Luke Walker on it, but Ryan can't get to the puck fast enough, so Cheverus gets to move it
Got
up.
a little breakaway here.
And here he comes. Whoa!
Got deflected. Jason LeBourne digging for the corner. What a move he makes. He's going to the backhand side shot. Oh, just wide.
Mike had the corner sealed. And Ryan's going to take the puck down with a strong move down all the way down the right side. Cuts across the middle. Looking to get a shot off. He's going to get one off.
Who's puck in front? Here comes Cheverus right back. Here they go, right up the gut.
Matt Riggins going to try to hold this up and does. And the Portland defense takes advantage of the Cheverus line change, picks the puck up, and there goes Sam Thomas.
Bagdasarian made a nice rush there, Pierre, but couldn't quite get a good shot off. Here comes Scott Marchese right up the gut. He's
and he's stripped by
Ryan Brown. Levels a big check on the board.
Jason Morgan. And Matt Regan tries to move it, moves it into the Cheverus zone.
That's Hawthorne on the puck. Trying to get it up the right side to Ryan Brown.
Sam Thomas takes it, moves it over to Jason Morgan. Morgan in front. Matt Regan picks it up, tries to get it over to the right wing, and there comes J.D. Walker, picks it up, slap shot in. Oh!
Puck in the front, right on the crease. Pierre, that was their best opportunity right there. Cheverus can't get it out of the zone. They finally do.
But J.D. picks it up again. He's going to do a lot of work today.
Nate Braun trying to make something happen.
Let's hope those conditioning programs are working out. Matt Regan picks it up off the back, bounces it off Jason Morgan and off to J.D. Walker, who moves it up to Sam Thomas. Jason kind of does a little pick there, and they're going to do a line change. Good move.
Little dump and chase. Cheverus gains control there, bringing it up the left-hand side. And Dan Snyder over to the right. Here's Travis Ferrante. This kid's got turbo power coming up the left-hand side. Poke checked away.
Yeah.
He backhands it in the corner. A wraparound.
All right. Regan clears it. No, doesn't clear the zone.
What a kick save.
Mike does a nice right pad stick stop. Puck's still in the zone, and Cheverus retains control, moves it on to Mike, and Portland just takes the icing to get the momentum to slow down.
Couple of golden opportunities again. Who's going to score the first goal?
Portland.
That first goal is going to be a big one.
Yeah. All right.
We have Sean Stairs, Jason LeBourne, Josh Wood on the front line. Puck's loose.
All right, here goes Will Sparks. Post played strong for Portland. Continues. He moves it up to the boards, bounces it out to Derek Anderson, who moves down, crosses the blue line, and just kind of pops the wrist it in on goal. So Cheverus makes their breakout. Will again scrunches the Cheverus player so that Derek Anderson can pick up the puck.
Oh,
Whoa! Oh, that was a dangerous little move there.
I think the coach has a few more gray hairs after that one, Pierre.
They have a lot after some of these games. Jake Merrill moves it in.
Backhand wide.
Ryan Marsh back on the ice. J.D. Walker.
And Cheverus decides to ice it to get a line change.
It worked for Portland. I guess it's going to work for Cheverus.
You never know.
Yep. So both teams seem to be kind of feeling each other out and trying to get a sense of how they're going to make their moves. The first period's winding down. We got 1:36 left. Both teams are clearly capable of scoring. So defense, as you said earlier, Jeff, you called it right. This is really a defensive contest right now.
That's the way it's shaping up, Pierre.
Yep.
John Hawthorne just gets it out of the zone.
Oh, and Ryan does a Ryan. Moves it across, keeps it a nice feed. Up, Matt Regan has to pick it up. Luke wasn't.
Right in
Luke
front.
couldn't grab
Loose
it.
puck in front. That's trouble
Oh.
on the backhand.
Oh,
That was too close for comfort.
I could feel the goosebumps down here. Cheverus ices to get out of that. They had some nice combinations. We'll see more of those combinations when the play during the second period, when the play comes down to this end. We've watched Cheverus really put on some nice, some intensive moves here, and it's lots of rebounds. Portland, fortunately for them, cleared. But Cheverus has let Portland know they can score.
Loose puck behind the Cheverus net. That's dangerous. Jay Schofield battling back there. Big defenseman throughout the year.
They've
Having
got-
trouble getting it out of the zone.
There
They
it
bring
comes.
up the left-hand side. They dump it in. That's Travis Turbo Ferrante.
And Matt Regan's going to play Travis, but Travis stays up. J.D. Walker grabs the puck. We've got 35 seconds left to go. And Tom Golden loses the puck to the Cheverus forwards. Cheverus is going to regroup in its own zone, try to make use of that last 22 seconds. Matt Regan picks the puck up, moves it crosswise into the Cheverus zone. Cheverus easily picks it up, but can't get it out. So there goes an attempt to pass across to the front of the net. Portland keeping it in. Tom Golden moves it on the board. Cheverus now is able to clear to Matt Regan. And here we go. The buzzer is blown. The end of the first period. At the 15 minutes of play, we've got Cheverus 0, Portland 0. And I'm not counting shots on goal, but there have been a few.
That's right, Pierre. We got a real good one on our hands right here, and I can't wait for the second period.
So we're going to take a break, and thank you, Donna, for the fine work. Donna's watching the players exit. There's no blood. This is good.
Okay, Pierre, here we go. The start of the second period. We're tied 0-0 here in the quarterfinal matchup between Portland and Cheverus.
And they really felt each other out here. There's been some intensity, but no penalties.
Very clean game so far, Pierre. I think that's a tribute to both teams.
They really hit to play hockey.
This is Hawthorne bringing it out from behind the net, trying to set the stage. Wheeling and dealing, a pocket has been picked.
And here comes the Portland offense. Shrugs off the defender, but the second one gets him. Tom Golden has it dropped back to J.D. Walker in the neutral zone. Cheverus clears, comes in, a quick shot, caught by number 11.
That's Scott Marchese, an outstanding defenseman all season for Cheverus. Here comes Travis Turbo Ferrante right up the gut.
Up and almost completely picked by Luke Walker. But the shot on Mike Scott, he drops it back onto the ice, and Portland tries to move it back into the Cheverus zone. And keeps it in the Cheverus zone. Someone lost his shirt over there.
Here's Marchese wheeling and dealing, trying to get it out of the zone.
Portland has it out, clears it. Oh, there was an offside. Kind of a scramble up there, and Luke got stuck in while his brother JD was trying to get it back across the line. So we'll be dropping the puck right outside the Cheverus zone, and everybody gets to change up and get some fresh legs and different ideas on the ice. Derek Anderson facing off of Portland.
That's Dan Snyder getting control of the puck, bringing it up the right-hand side. He's looking to pass, and he dumps it in.
That Portland defense pestering.
Josh Wood digging in the corner. He wants that puck.
He got it.
Derek Matthew also battling in the corner. Portland gains control.
And they're coming down the right. They got 3-on-2. On the left side, some really nice moves. Oh, by Jake Merrill. And there's going to be a penalty. It looks like they felt he got held and dumped. First penalty of the game.
That penalty will be on Dan Snyder right there, the solid freshman defenseman. He got caught. Basically a bad luck penalty right there, I think, Pierre.
And they had the defending move done well.
That's true.
Yep.
He had his stick in the wrong position, and I think they're going to get him for tripping.
So here's Portland's first power play. Well, hooking, tripping.
Cheverus is going to attempt to kill this with Sean Hawthorne, Nate Brown, Ryan Brown, and Scott Marchese.
And here we got Will Sparks. Back to the center, J.D. Walker. This is a great puck handling team. They know how to pass and
Ryan
feed.
Brown gets control and kicks it out of the zone.
But he couldn't get the pass in. Right blocked right at his feet. So Portland has to regroup, moves it side to side. On the left side moving in. Right around the boards. By Ryan Marsh.
Nate Brown wheeling and dealing in the corner.
Luke had time to come in and pester him. And Luke passes over to Ryan. Ryan's got to get to that puck, but up. Portland keeps it in. Cheverus has got to move it out.
Marchese trying to get a rush, short-handed rush. They dump it in to kill a little time.
And Alex to push, 11 on 11. Mr. Marchese goes for a quick greeting of the ice and back up.
There's Ryan Brown trying to force the play to one side.
And here comes Ryan Marsh back up. He moves it around the boards. But Cheverus there easily to slap it back down to the other end.
We got 50 seconds left on the power play. Oh, the goalie got caught out of position.
What the heck's he
That
doing
could have
over
been
there?
a silly mistake right there. There's Nate Brown with a backhand in.
Oh, and
Travis Ferrante in the corner. This kid can make things happen, Pierre.
If that pass had connected, that'd have been a really clean shot on goal there.
30 seconds.
Travis has probably 3 or 4 shorthanded goals this year.
And now we've got a half a minute left in the penalty. And Portland's bringing it back down to try to get their power play set up again. Here comes one of our co-captains, J.D. Walker. Moves it right into the corner. This passes right into the center, but blocked by a pair of skates. And J.D. passes it back over to Tom Golan, who moves in the side. Oh, tried to sneak it in the side, but he was very nicely blocked out by an alert goalie.
And that's going to do it on the power play. A good kill by Cheverus.
They should feel very happy. They got out of that one.
Derek Matthew picks the pocket on the left side. He unloads, and it's blocked by a stick. Another pocket pick by Will Buxton. They keep it in. Matthew again. Save.
Cheverus wants
Oh, we got a score by Travis Ferrante right there from the left side. Loose puck. Portland fell asleep, and Travis Ferrante put it in the net. He lit the lamp.
And the Portland players looking a little disappointed. I'm sure they wanted that first goal. And it was about the third shot in the series there that finally slipped in on the side. Portland will certainly regroup and come back and try to even this game out. I'll stop kicking the camera, and that'll make things better. So far on those, looks like about 3 shots on goal for Cheverus. One of them worked. Portland hasn't had any this period, so we're waiting to see what happens when they do.
That goal scored again by Travis Ferrante, the senior playmaker for Cheverus, assisted by Jason Laborne.
And now Cheverus seems like, boy, that felt good. Let's go get another one. They're putting a lot of offensive zone pressure on Portland. Portland breaks it out. Can they get to the puck? Ah. Boy, it's a solid wall on that blue line right now.
They did. I think Cheverus is now invigorated, but we'll see how Portland responds. Marchese dumps it in. Cheverus getting a line change. Jason Laborn, the assist man on the left side. Shot loose, puck in
Jason's
front.
dangerous. Mike Scott.
He's wheeling and dealing. Portland seems to be a little sluggish at this very moment. He dumps it back in. That's Nate Braun digging behind the net. He dumps it in front. Portland's up to the task. Loose puck, a backhand. What a save right there, Pierre. That could have been a big one.
And Mike just snatched it right out of the air, juggles it in his glove to show the ref that, yes, he got that puck. And phew, there was some intense play by Cheverus there that had some strong possibilities.
Pierre, so far, Cheverus has 4 shots on goal. Portland has none in the second period with 9:57 left to play.
And we forgot to keep track of the first.
That's another shot. Ryan Braun right there. Bouncing puck. Portland goalie up to the task.
So we're seeing Chris Smart out there. And Taylor Small.
We got Dana Perry and Joe Schofield on the points right now, playing a tough brand of defense.
Sam Thomas on defense, trying to move the Cheverus player out from the goal.
Keeps it in. He's looking in front of tip.
Oh, that could have
by
been.
Ryan Braun. That's reminiscent of his game winner in overtime.
That was a nice move.
Here comes Portland.
All right. Here comes J.D. Walker. J.D. really wanted that goal. Yes! And Sam Thomas took the rebound and pushed it between the legs of the Cheverus goalie, who was not happy. He wanted that stop. J.D. Walker has a remarkable ability to get past those defensemen and really put it on the goalie. The rebound left everybody away from Sam Thomas, who took the opportunity just to move that puck steadily right into the net. Portland very happy to have this game evened out. You can see a revitalized team out there. Now we've got a hockey game. I stand corrected. The goal was credited to J.D. Walker by Ryan Marsh. But we'll have to watch the tape after the game. I thought sure I saw Sam pulling that off. Yep. Okay. Ryan Marsh moves it into the Cheverus zone. Cheverus moves it back out and drops it.
Will Buxton dumps it in. They're playing the dump and chase game right now.
Either one gets down, they know they can come back now because they both scored a goal. There's a lot of time left to play, so that's a lot of
So here we are, 8 minutes and 28 seconds to go in this period. At 1-1, we're almost halfway through the game. And Tom Golden, skips it across the top of Eric Gray's glove, and Luke Walker tries to keep it in. Ryan Marsh is there, wants that puck kept in the zone. Luke gets it, feeds it back to Ryan. The Cheverus player picks it up in the corner here, and he's going to try to break it out the side. But Ryan again retains control. Luke does the famous spin around move there, corrected by Carl Career of UMO fame. And here comes Ryan looking for someone to feed. Feeds across. Okay, there was.
Oh, big save by Eric Gray right there.
J.D. Walker.
Another save with the blocker.
Really moved that in. Portland really wants that second goal. Make a declaration of hockey dominance here. Another shot in and held.
Eric Gray came up big on a couple of shots right there.
Oh, a little scuffling there. Luke didn't like the extra hugging he was getting. Hope his eyes weren't closed. And
all right.
So now we got 5 shots from the Cheverus team, 4 shots and 1 shot. 5. I'm getting hand signals here from Chief Tom. We won't even comment.
Well, that
Save.
last goal by Portland seems to have changed the momentum around here. Portland seems to be dominating at this very moment. We got some penalties coming up here, Pierre. I think they're matching.
Now there was some intensity is picking up, and with it often come the penalties. Oh, that puck's lying around, and they're trying to donate it to the television crew here, but the net saved us again, and they'll have a face-off.
I had you covered, Pierre.
Bless you.
Dan Snyder. Yeah.
So with matching penalties, we still have 5 each on the ice, and 2 men in the box for 2 minutes each. Luke Walker for Portland, and moves on the box for Cheverus.
That's Sean Hawthorne.
Whistles are blowing, players are milling around, and they're going to drop a puck. Here it goes. Portland takes control, moves it into the Cheverus zone, and there comes Jason Morgan flying in,
And
scrunching.
Snyder, Jay Schofield looking to make it happen. Up the gut. Josh Wood tips it ahead. It's a skate race.
JD decides to move it back. It moves in
Snyder over to Schofield. Schofield up the left side. Portland intercepts.
and keeps it in the zone. There comes Jason Morgan, makes a shot that goes right to the chest, stopped. And they'll clear to the crease, which means there's no icing because the puck was in fact on the crease.
Oh, a little cherry picking right here up the right side. He unloads.
Oh.
Save. Eric Gray comes up big again. I don't think he knew where that one was, Pierre.
It had a kind of a metallic plastic snap to it. I can't sure where it hit, but
It could have hurt.
he hung in there. So again, we've got out on the ice for Portland, Tony Humanek. 8 shots on goal now. By whom?
Here goes Turbo right up the gut again. He unloads. Oh, pad save.
Cheverus is threatening. They want to press for that goal. Portland defense picks it up, moves it out, but can't get it past the neutral zone. Cheverus keeps it in, but there's an offside. We've got 6 minutes and 12 seconds left to play in the second period, and we are at 1-1. And there's no predicting this game.
It could go either way. Next goal is going to be an awfully big goal.
Okay, JD picks it up on the defense. Moves it up across the glass, and nicely picked up to Derek Anderson, who gets kind of mangled in front there and loses the puck.
That's Dana Perry that with the body broke the play. Appears Ferrante up the left side on the backhand. Can't get good wood on it.
But he's coming right around. This is dangerous.
Loose puck. Covered up.
Oh. That was some dangerous moves by Cheverus. They really had Portland scrambling to stay on defense. Portland High coached this year by Paul Evans, ably assisted by Dorothy Diggs and James Vigue. This team's come a long way.
Back to the point. That's Snyder. He dumps it in the corner.
This is really Portland's best season ever. And I think they would really like to take it all the way. So here's Cheverus to say, no, it's our turn. We want it. moving it into the Portland zone, and Portland's struggling to get it out. Matt Regan's going after that puck, shifts direction, moves it up the sideboards. To Tony Humanek, gets on the net. Ouch. Jake Merrill scrunched in the corner here.
Here comes Bagdasarian. Oh, loses the puck.
Ryan Marsh picks it off, and Ryan moves it back. It's in the zone. Portland clears. And the puck's in play. Jake Merrill moves it behind the net. Did a nice pick off there. And in comes Tony Humanek. He'd like to do something with this. Ryan Marsh is there. The puck can't stay in. This is dangerous. Cheverus could pick the puck up, but no, Portland does and brings it in. Moves it across. A nice play. Oh! Sam Thomas almost had a goal there. Now Ryan Marsh will pick it up and see what he can do. He passes across the front of the goal. Oh, and a beautiful shot moved in by JD, but just wide of the goal. They're putting the pressure on the Portland goalie. And Tom Golden breaks around the back of the net, needs to feed out. There's two Portland players in front, but he rotates around, moves it back to Sam Thomas, who's got two players on him. Falls, stays with the puck.
Dumped out by Bagdasarian. Cheverus is happy just to get it out of the zone. They're trying to change a line now. They could get caught behind.
Matt Regan moves it out, but Cheverus misfires, so everybody gets the change. Ryan Marsh clears. He's going to the bench. He's going to get a replacement. He's done well.
Oh, a cherry picking by Ferrante coming up the right side. He puts him away, scores! He goes top shelf. Portland tried that move earlier, and Cheverus comes right back, and Ferrante lights the lamp once again. That's two. He's working on a hat trick.
They caught Portland on that one. That was a beautiful pass right over, right into the man waiting. No one there to watch over him. So Portland will have to come up with a play of its own. That was a nice use of an opportunity. And the referee's down here talking to the rink people, and we have no idea what he's saying, but I'm always curious about those things.
Pierre, I think it might be some overexcited Cheverus fans on the glass, which is a very dangerous situation.
And a puck went on the ice, an extra puck from one of the fans. Okay. Portland breaks it out of their zone finally, and they're moving quickly into the Cheverus zone. Here comes J.D. Walker. He would like to equal this up. Makes a nice pass in front of the net. Close. A little extra energy there. Tony Humanek not liking the way he was kind of pushed around in front of the net. Well, Eric Gray was able to stop that puck. There was a moment there it could have gone any way.
Portland had an opportunity to tie it up right there that quickly. That last goal scored by Travis Ferrante, assisted by...
Anybody?
Yes, there was an assist. Bear with me a second. Jay Schofield with a great pass.
All right. Oh, that's right. Thank you. Yep. We mentioned the pass. Don't even know who did it. Jake Schofield. Okay, Portland Gates commands the face-off. Tries to keep it in, but the Cheverus player blocks, and Cheverus says, there was a possible breakaway.
Hawthorne on the puck, trying to set the stage. Up the right side to LeBourne. Trying to get it out of the zone. Portland kicks the pocket. Here comes Marchese. This kid is dynamite. Oh! Who wants the puck? There's LeBourne on the right slot. Can't control the puck.
That was close. That was a nice pressure by Cheverus. Portland managed to stave it off. And now they have to regroup to get back into the zone. And here they come in. Great play, moves it up. Oh, did a nice play of getting the puck out of the reach of the goalie's hands and moving it across, but no one was able to pick it up and put it in basically an empty net.
Cheverus living awfully dangerously there, Pierre.
Oh, that was a beautiful shot.
That hit some pipe.
And just missed, and it still is the backhand shot. Really kind of sticked off by Gray. Another shot, and Cheverus says, we'll be icing, because this is too much.
Now they wave it off.
Oh, and there's one of those passes. Well, they can take advantage here. Oh.
I think that went off the cage. Cheverus just looking to get a whistle at this point.
There's Luke. He wants a nice play in front of the. Oh! That was Tom Golden had an opportunity, a golden opportunity. Just missed off that pipe. That was an open net. That's the kind of play that's going to get you a goal. So we know Portland's got some goals coming. They can keep up that kind of puck maneuvering.
Pierre, I think Cheverus must have gone to Mass before the game.
No. So we won't try to enter into a theological discussion here, but Portland's close. They got an opportunity. Oh, JD had an open net, just missed off the side. They've got to be frustrated now, but they also got to know they've got the ability. They can make these scores. It's just got to go in. Bad luck. The fans are cheering. They want a goal. 30 seconds left to go in this period. 27. Portland's going to try to pick up that puck and keep it in. They do.
Oh, Will Buxton takes an awful hit on the boards. Here comes Portland right back.
They're fighting hard. The defense is pushing on Matt Regan. Matt scrunches up the player. Oh, a little bit of extra push by Mr. Walker. And I think the referee is not happy about how this is looking down here.
No, the refs are going to have to take control. It's getting a little bit out of control.
Luke is hurt. Something's happened, and that's what he's some extra thoughts about this. So now the refs are going to sort something out. Oh no, we're just going to have a face-off. I guess the ref is happy that yep, Walker's hurt. He was hoping for some kind of penalty there. Nothing's happened. They're going to be dropping the puck 5-on-5. Well, 6-on-5 unless Portland gets their other player off the ice. So here we go. 10 seconds left to go in the Cheverus zone. There's a shot. There's another shot. And there's a goal! Incredible. Steve Merrill. Looks like J.D. Walker. Tony Humanek. Ryan Marsh. 5 happy guys. At 6 seconds left to go in the period, tie this game up. What a way to go into the locker room after the second period. Those Cheverus fans are not happy, I'll bet. We're going to have a rocking third period here at the old Ice Arena. Portland fans standing on one end, Cheverus on the other, separated by, I'm sure, some very excited parents. Now there's the face-off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of the period. This is exciting. After really a scoreless first, we've had 2 each for the second. And what do we got for the
shots on goal? Portland 15 in the second stanza, Cheverus 11.
And both score 2 goals. And that wraps up this second period here at the Ice Arena. We'll be back for an exciting third period. Thank you, Donna. Hi, we're back here at the Portland Ice Arena. Tom,
Hey, you're watching high school tournament hockey on the Bulldog Sports Network. This is a delayed tape broadcast on Portland's Cable Access Channel 3, Portland's education station.
And that was Tom LaPointe, has been dedicated, along with Donna Williams, to making these kinds of broadcasts happen. I'm Pierre Chevenel here with
Jeff Brown.
And Cheverus graduate. I'm supporting the Portland High team, and Jeff is a Cheverus daddy, so
I'm rooting for those Cheverus Stags.
So here we go. This has been one. We don't know what the coaches were saying in the locker room, but I'd be saying to I don't know, just keep it up, I guess.
I think so, Pierre. Whatever Bob Riley said, who's done an outstanding job all year, I saw the look in the eyes of the Cheverus players coming onto the ice, and they have their game faces on.
And we know Portland, with that 6-second left goal, knows it's here to win this game. And unfortunately, for the Portland fans, the action's down at the other end of the rink. For the Cheverus fans, it'll be up here. We'll be able to see if that Portland defense can hold off. What have been some
Ferrante on the left side again. He shot. Oh, save! Big pad save.
And unfortunately, the rebound cleared out by J.D. Walker. Ryan Marsh keeping the puck in the corner. Ryan now picks it up behind the net, and he's going to skate it out, break it out, and mount an attack on Cheverus. He does to J.D. Walker, and J.D.'s moving right across the blue line. J.D. is a force to be reckoned with. Tries to pass in the front, but the pass is too far back, and Cheverus clears out.
This is good physical hockey here, Pierre. The refs are letting the boys play right now. There's a big hit on the blue line. And
Luke Walker's going to follow that puck in behind the net, hoping they can pick it up and keep it in the zone, and they do. Tony Humanick manages to keep it in. And
we got a little breakout here. That's Marchese coming right up the gut. He dumps it in.
And Mike Scott wisely decides to, with all that Cheverus power out there, keep it under his glove. Meanwhile, there's some
we got
feelings.
Cheverus with 2 shots on goal early in the third period. Portland with 1 with 13:47 to play in the final stanza. I got to say, it's often easy to criticize the referees in these games, Pierre, but I got to say these refs are doing a fine job so far.
Well, I haven't heard any major protesting from the benches. That's always a good sign. And those coaches watch this stuff like hawks. Oh, a slap shot in. Tony Humanick gave up his body for that one. J.D. Walker gets the benefit, picks it up, but Cheverus has it back. J.D. picks it up again. He moves across the center and out to Tony Humanick on the right wing. Tony's going to move in fast. Dump it back at the goal. And it's picked up and held in. Portland really trying to set themselves up, but Cheverus does have the puck.
Jake Schofield up the left side, up to Nate John Stairs, sorry.
And J.D. kind of picks it up, pops it back in the neutral zone, but we're still stuck with the puck in the Portland end. J.D. up to Derek Anderson, followed behind by Matt Regan and J.D. Walker, and the puck's loose. A Cheverus player could get to it, but he's begged off enough so that Matt Regan can keep holding him off.
Nice use of the body there on Scott Marchese. Right in front, Nate Brown.
Will Sparks gets off the puck and stopped it.
Puck in front.
There's a scramble, and Portland clears, and we've got a 2-point takedown on Will Sparks. And we're going to have an icing.
Nate Braun's looking for his equipment. He was stripped in the Portland end.
A lot of hugging going on, too. That was intense, and Portland managed to stave off that attack.
12:39 to play. It's 2-2 in the final period. Cheverus having 3 tests for the Portland goalie so far. Portland testing Eric Gray once.
Some strategy discussion.
Buxton on the draw.
He wants to get it over to his wing, but Portland takes the draw, and J.D. Walker quickly moves around behind the net, pass up the middle.
Buxton picks the puck, and he has just wide.
I'm not sure what that was about, and that'll be a penalty. And the Cheverus player is hurt. He's holding his head, getting it up.
Ferrante took a shot right there. He's a tough kid, though. He was a quarterback on the football team.
J.D. was asked to sit in a little special little zone over there, the timeout zone, for 2 minutes, and think about what it is that he did there that was offensive to the Cheverus players. Trip. Sam comes out, goes back, and Matt Regan comes up to defend, along with Luke Walker, Will Sparks, and Ryan Marsh. A good defensive foursome. The first shot comes in, and Mike Scott snatches that shot right out of the air.
That shot was labeled by Scott Marchese.
Mike's holding up well.
Pierre, the next goal is going to be an awfully big one. 12:21 to play in the third period.
Portland controls the face-off. Will Sparks moves it over to Brian Marsh, who flips it out of the zone.
Cheverus with 5 shots on goal. Portland 1 so far.
This is we've got our own statistician, 2 statisticians behind us, feeding us information. Tom LaPointe. And Matt Reagan picks it up.
Will Buxton
He's really putting the pressure on him. Matt does a nice job of moving it up the boards. He could clear. Up, he gets, and Luke Walker clears right onto the goal. Fortunately, he didn't do a Patrick Wash. Cheverus stays clean. I saw that goal. That was a poor Patrick. Down at the Fleet Center.
Cheverus trying to get something going on the power play here. It's been rather ineffective so far.
Well, they've got to get into the Portland zone, and Portland's saying no. It's our blue line. We're holding to it.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job killing off this penalty. 54 seconds to go on the penalty.
And we're at 11:18 in the period.
Josh Wood battling in the corner.
We got Chris Smart trying to move it out there to Derek Anderson. And 41 seconds left to go.
In the corner. He's wheeling and dealing. This kid knows what to do with the puck. But unfortunately, he didn't right then.
Chris Smart manages to bounce it off of a Cheverus player and the board and another Cheverus player and gives him a chance to change up.
30 seconds in the box.
30 seconds in the box. And Will Sparks is going to try to defend against this shot. Does with his pads and manages to do a nice job, find the puck and move it back out again. Leaving 17 seconds on the power play and 10 minutes and 40 seconds left in the period.
Less than 10.
We're waiting for that goalie to start slapping the ice. Here comes a shot that goes way wide.
Jay Schofield, Danny Perry, Scott Marchese from the point. A loose puck in front. Oh, that was close right there, but the Portland goalie is up to the task.
That was some exciting.
Well, the penalty's over with 10:19 to play in the third period. 2-2.
That looked like trying to stuff 2 hot dogs down the neck of a bottle, and fortunately, the cork stayed in the bottle. Mike was not going to let that get by.
He's doing an outstanding job so far, Pierre. He stopped 8 shots so far in this period. Oh!
Wow, that was 3 in a row. Those rebounds bring fright to the defense.
Oh, we got a break.
But here goes Luke Walker. Luke's passing over. Oh! See if Ryan Marsh has it. He wants to try to ease it in, and they do it. A beautiful Marsh to Walker. And that puts Portland ahead. That's the kind of combination that has brought Portland to this number 2 standing in the heel points, wherever heel is. That was a beautiful.
That's some pretty passing right there.
They got the goalie moving, and this time the pass is connected. The net was empty, and the shot went in. And we're 2/3 of the way through 1/3 of the way through this period, so there's a lot of action left to go. Walker and Marsh have been an outstanding combination for this Portland team all season long. Chris Smart, number 2, he's trying to get it out. He does. Again, Portland, Tom Golan, he's been strong for defense all year, moves it in, moves it over. Behind the net, Portland goes right in. Walker goes right in to try to grab the puck, but Cheverus is bringing it back.
Nate Braun right up the gut, he dumps it in.
And again, Chris Smart there to try to contend with the Cheverus players and holds one back while Tom Golan pushes the other one, leaving Chris to come back, pick up the puck, and try to pop it out right in front of the net. This could be it. Oh, if there had been a little more spice on that puck, we'd have seen a tie game.
Ryan Brown nearly tied it up right there with a fancy move between the legs. Portland
there goes JD. He's moving. He wants a point. He's going to try to feed it in front for that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, they did it again. They got the goalie down, they did the turnaround shot, and Portland now has a 2-goal lead in the third period of this really important quarterfinal game here at the Bullet Ice Arena. At 8 minutes and 57 seconds. The Portland fans are really excited. We're hoping not standing on their seats. As we had an admonition, no pucks on the ice, no standing on the seats, and no pressing on the glass. Excuse me, I've kicked the camera again. So what do you think, Jess? What's Cheverus going to do now?
Well, Cheverus has got to let all the stops right now. They've got to play like there's no tomorrow because there might not be any tomorrow. They came back from a 2-goal deficit earlier in the tournament, and they just have to get flying. They've had their chances this period. They just can't get down.
So the Will Sparks. It sounds like Will was credited. I can't. Sounds like Will Sparks is credited with a goal and and there was an assist. Anyway, well, Ryan Marsh from Will Sparks. Yep. A nice combination across the front of the goal. So we're having some kind of a
Cheverus timeout. I think Bob Riley wants to calm down his guys, explain to them that this game is not over. They've come back before. All they have to do is play their brand of hockey and get a few breaks, and we'll have a brand new hockey game.
So they've come back from this kind of deficit in the season against this kind of powerful team.
That's right, absolutely. They have the capacity of a lot of firepower. So Bob Riley is just setting the stage right here, calming the troops down and explaining to them how to do it.
Portland certainly has been in games of this intensity and knows how to defend. But this is going to be a very intense 9 minutes left to go. And Portland sometimes has been its best as a shorthanded team. J.D. Walker has seemed to get almost a shorthanded goal almost every game this season, or it seems that way. So as it gets intense, let's see how it goes. Portland does retain possession. And the Portland cheering section has come alive for some reason. They haven't come alive very often this year.
Oh, big hit right there. And that's going to draw a penalty. That's not a mistake that the Portland coach was looking for.
So here goes Portland's power play defense team. Let's see if that gets them a goal.
Yeah, Pierre, last power play, Cheverus didn't really have an effective one. They need one right here, right now. A goal right now will get them right back in this game.
That would make the difference. So let's see who's going to defend. We've got Ryan Marsh is encouraging Mike Scott with a slap on the pads. Will Sparks is out there, J.D. Walker, and looks like Zach Payne. That's Zach? No, that's Luke Walker, excuse me. I thought I missed the one of the 19. Yep, so they've got their top defenders out.
Jay Schofield, defenseman, blasts one from the left side. Hits a stick. Travis Ferrante battling for control of the puck. And Portland ices it.
Will makes a nice looping dump over all the defenders, and that slows it down for a few seconds so that they can regroup, and Cheverus is back, but dumping.
That's a good keep by Schofield over to Marchese. He's wheeling and dealing. He unloads. Score! Marchese from the high slot.
Looks like it just snuck right through the pads there. Mike was there, but somehow that puck had intent.
That's a big goal right there, Pierre. That draws them to within one. They capitalize on that power play. We have 7:52 to play in the third period. Portland 4, Cheverus 3.
Tom Golden goes back and gives Mike an encouraging pat, says, you're okay, we're going to hang in there. Portland has the lead, the penalty's over, and we're going to see some action here. I think Portland's going to want to get that goal back right away. And they're getting these face-offs regularly, which is a key factor in these plays.
Oh, Cheverus with another golden opportunity right there.
Portland's really working to defend against this very charged up Cheverus team. They got one, they want the other. They want the tie back. Oh.
Sean Stairs tried to tie it up right there, but Portland comes right back at him.
Now we got 3-on-2. Yeah, there goes JD. Back to JD. He's going to slap it in. Stays in play. But now it's kind of drifting around. The puck's having a vacation back there. There we go again. Cheverus breaks it up nice.
Side.
But JD picks it right off. He wants it back, and he gets it. Dumps it in. No, it was on the other side of the red line.
Got a little skating room coming up the right side.
Will Sparks to defend. 3 players on that Cheverus player. He still picks up the pass, but gets moved off. Can't do anything with it. Will's tripped. He gets the pass off, and now there's a penalty on Cheverus. And Mike Scott rushed to get off the ice there and see if they could bring on an extra Portland man, because when there's a penalty arm raised, as long as Portland retains protection of the puck, the play goes on. As soon as one of those Cheverus players touched it, then play stopped. So it really means Cheverus could not score a goal, and Portland could have a 6-man on.
That's a hooking call on Will Buxton. We've got 6:40 to play in the third period. Cheverus will be trying to prevent the power play attack of Portland.
And here we are, 4 for Portland and 3 for Cheverus. It's all coming down. Cheverus did a great job on their power play. Let's see if Portland can show them theirs. The Portland power play unit that has been the most successful is on the ice. Oh, but Cheverus puts on a fine pressure. Portland can't get out of its zone right now. They'll figure out a way. Will Sparks is looking passes easily over to J.D. Walker. He's cross ice to Ryan Marsh. Ryan skates across the blue line, heads to the right, heads up the middle, off to the right side, and he's just slowly moving into the zone. The puck's back there. Tom Golden on the left side. Will Sparks picks it up. He's going to slap it in, and stopped by Gray. It falls down. The whistle kind of fast. The puck's still loose. And we've got somebody, we're having a love-in down the other end. A Cheverus player on top of a Portland player. It's some kind of a WWF intermission entertainment here.
That shot was labeled from the point, and Eric Gray made a nice save right there.
So we're seeing J.D. Walker off to one side, co-captain of the team. Looks like a Cheverus player is going to take a timeout. Number... No? Who knows? There's a Cheverus player perched on the bench.
I don't think they called any penalties there, Pierre.
Just a kind of a hugs for drugs kind of thing. Yeah. All right. Yes. So now Portland's still on their power play in the Cheverus zone. Looks like Luke Walker's going to take the face-off. Brother JD in back. Tom Golden on the right, Will Sparks left, Will Sparks on the right, and in front of the goal.
Travis Ferrante, oh, where's the whistle?
JD picks the puck back up. Tom Golden wants to move it across. Dumps it into the zone. Pass back to Ryan Marsh. He moves out to JD Walker, moves across, passes across to Will Sparks. Back to JD, back to Ryan, and around back. Here comes Luke.
Portland showing excellent patience here, waiting for it to open up for them, controlling the puck nicely. 40 seconds to kill on the power play. 5
left in the game. Portland still has their lead. There was an opportunity. Portland retains puck, and JD trying to move it in front of the net.
Dennis Marchese clears the puck. There's 24 seconds to go on the power play.
Right next to the ref, who has to duck and keep himself safe for another set of calls. Okay, here goes Ryan Marsh. He makes it across the blue line. Ryan's got a lot of moves.
Oh, big D by Scott Marchese coming in to pick a pocket. Oh, we could have a breakaway here. Cheverus gets it out of the zone, and the power play is over.
They squeezed off on the rush down the ice. Portland has possession behind its own goal. The power play is over. We've got 4.5 minutes left to go. Portland 4-3, and a nice pass up to Portland, but it gets popped out of play, and we'll take a breather. We'll probably have the teams change up.
Although Portland has a lead 4-3, Cheverus has outshot Portland 14-6 in the third period.
We're very grateful that the defense of Portland here, us Portland fans, is holding up against that onslaught. That's a lot of shots in one period. And
that's a lot of rubber.
and they're not using any of those Chinese pucks so that the glass hasn't broken. All right, it's in play. It's in the Cheverus zone.
That's Schofield working on a breakout.
We're at 5-on-5, and what happened?
He tried to play it off the glass and got a little got a little carried away and dumped it over the glass. .4:14 to play in the third period. Portland 4, Cheverus 3.
For those of you who missed it, the great Chinese puck scandal was cheap practice pucks with some metallic elements in them. We're breaking glasses all over arenas around the country. And it's been stopped now. Chairman Mao is dead, so we're back to normal. Okay, Portland's still keeping in their zone. They want something to happen, but Cheverus is picking up and coming down.
Oh, we got it right in the slot. Travis Ferrante.
Will Sparks. Will, he has a beautiful back-checking job.
Travis Ferrante bidding for a hat trick right there, broken up very smartly.
And here goes Matt Regan, number 4 down the side to number 18, Ryan Marsh. Ryan cuts across into the zone. Beautiful pass across the crease, and a goal! Meanwhile, the Portland player has been smashed down on the ice and is not happy. Ryan Marsh is up. And he paid a price for making that pass, but what a beauty. And Portland now takes that 5-3 lead with 3:41 left to go. This puts an incredible amount of pressure on that Cheverus team. Can they do it?
I think they can. They've got to rally right now. They can't hang their heads. They got to get right back at him. That was a very nice play by Portland. He hit the 5-hole on Eric Gray. He didn't stand a chance.
This may take Colin the Bishop out of his residence to make this happen. The Pope's in Egypt. I hope he comes back soon. Number 7, Ryan Marsh. Ryan Marsh scored that goal. For Ryan from Luke, and that's a hat trick for Ryan. Ryan and Matt Regan had an assist also. That's a great. Ryan is such a good player. Oh, stop! Oh, Cheverus had 3 good opportunities there. The puck refused to go in the Portland net. That's because Portland's the home team, and those nets will not let that many Cheverus pucks in. No. It's part of the theology. Up.
Travis Ferrante trying to make it happen once again. Will Buxton. Travis Ferrante trying to get out of the zone.
This is exciting. This game ends the season for one of these teams. Portland's hoping that 2-goal lead means it's not for them. And people are really trying and putting that extra effort in.
2.5 minutes to play in the third period. It's Portland 5, Cheverus 3. Cheverus not letting up, trying to get that 4th goal.
Portland's not going to play a defensive game here. They're going to try to get that puck in the Cheverus goal to give themselves the extra. Any goal here is a defensive move on Portland's part. Oh, and a nice shot by JD across the face of the goal. Sam Thomas down there holding up the Cheverus players. They want the puck. They clear. JD picks it up. Moves it across ice. To Will Sparks. Body's falling.
This is Marchese once again. He's a defensive quarterback.
Will catches, retains, hold on, and there's a... Chris Smart had some things to say to number 9 on Cheverus. We don't know what they were, but the ref is saying that's enough conversation. Let's play hockey. So we'll have a face-off in the Portland zone.
1:31 to play.
They're discussing their Latin classes, no doubt. There we go.
They've got Ben Buxton on the ice right now. He's a force in the slot, trying to pick up a rebound and get this game within 1 goal. Number 21, Ben Buxton.
Apparently no one's in the face-off. Oh, there goes Ryan Marsh. 1:30 left in the game. 5-3 Portland. It's going to take a lot for Cheverus to come back on this one. And Ryan's called off. He's got his feet in the wrong place, or his sticks. I can't figure these calls out, but here goes Luke. And again, Portland retains the face-off, makes that face-off, and J.D. Walker wheels it out of the zone. 1-on-4. Slap shot in.
Nate Braun on a foot race. Portland clears to the neutral zone. They've got 1:10 to go. At some point, they're probably going to pull Eric Gray to get the extra skater.
Will Sparks for the defense, just moving it into the neutral zone.
1 minute to play. 1 minute.
Portland very calmly playing the defense on this.
Jason LeBourne from the high slot. Shot blocked. We're going to need some divine intervention.
Will Sparks, yep.
And the goalie's out.
Will could make a looping goal here. Yeah. Oh, that empty net shot missed.
30 seconds to play.
Luke Walker, 30 seconds to go. Cheverus has no goalie and hoping that 6th man will give him an extra. Oh, Will Sparks said that hurt. He took the puck right in the thigh. He is hurt. He's just trying to get off the ice while Matt Reagan picks up the puck and flips it down ice with 13 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I think that's all she wrote, Pierre. What a contest, though. Both teams did an outstanding job.
Yeah. Looked like it was a thigh, well, someplace, but we hope he's back in tune for Wednesday night's playoff up in Lewiston.
He's a key contributor, a solid player on the ice.
A good defensive player.
Well, it's been a wonderful season for Cheverus. We hate to see it end. The players had a very, very good season. They made a lot of progress. They played together well as a team, and I think they have nothing to hang their heads about. It's a very, very proud season for them.
Absolutely not. And Portland, best season ever. Really happy to find themselves here.
Oh, it ain't over till it's over. A blast from the left point makes it 5-4. Do you believe in miracles?
My God. It'll take a miracle to get that next point, but who knew that was coming? We're already saying goodbye to Cheverus, and they come back to prove you wrong.
I hope they do. What a fitting end of the career, perhaps, for Travis Ferrante with a hat trick here with 9 seconds to go in the third period. Can he find one more somehow, some way?
It's happened before. Portland's hoping not here tonight, though. It certainly is a wake-up call. Did anybody think a game's over at 11 seconds?
Nobody has left their seats.
They should have put the goalie back in. 2-1-0, and that's that. Cheverus did a fine job at showing that they were a team to be here and a team to beat. And Portland comes out victorious, and a very happy huddle.
We had a very well-played game here. Both teams did themselves proud and their schools proud. Tremendous game.
Everybody's hugging.
Here, final score, Portland 5, Cheverus 4. Shots on goal in the third period. Cheverus 19, Portland 10.
That's a phenomenal amount of shots on goal. Portland stood up on the defense. As you said, the defense was going to have to do the job today, and they did. So a happy Portland team will be going on to Lewiston this Wednesday to play whoever comes out ahead on the contest that are going on upstate.
Well,
and Cheverus did a great job at really giving Portland a good send-off.
Well, as the Cheverus spokesman here in the booth, I wish Portland all the luck in the world up in Lewiston.
And hopefully you'll turn your prayerful intercessionary powers in our favor.
Amen.
Thank you very much. Donna, thank you for a wonderful job on the video camera. Tom LaPointe, our backup info man here, feeding us the statistics. What a good thing.